Well, good day, First Baptist Eichard. Hope that you're doing well. I'm glad to be able to reach out to you this morning, give you a couple of quick updates for the coming weeks. As I mentioned last Sunday morning, we are taking a very day by day and week by week approach to our planning because we know that things change pretty rapidly. We're excited that this Sunday it looks like the weather is going to be good, and we're going to be able to have our outdoor service again. Do remember, or maybe if you weren't here, I announced right at the end that we would be shifting that service over just a little bit toward the old Scout hut. We're going to be having our service from the porch, so the band and myself will be there on the porch, and we wanted to give folks more access to shade. There's a lot more shade around the big tree there in front of the house, and so that's where we're going to set up. You'll see that when you get here. If you've got a tent, again, which I know those have been very handy for a lot of folks, you feel free to set that up maybe just outside the shade so that the shade can be utilized by everybody who's there. If you're going to drive in, you'll see kind of a place marked where you can pull to park if you're going to be driving your car in to listen to the service. And so that's going to be what we do this Sunday, and we're looking forward to that, and those have went really well. And I'm excited that we're going to finish up the book of Ruth in this format, and just having gone through that together, I've got a lot of great feedback from folks who've really enjoyed this study through Ruth, and I really think that this week is maybe the best message yet, the best text yet, if you will, from that particular series. So we're looking forward to that. Moving ahead into June, again, we're being very cautious with our planning because we know that things can change and have been changing very rapidly. I think what we're going to see next week is kind of the results of the state starting to open up. Are there going to be big changes? Or are there going to be big spikes in cases of COVID-19? Is the governor going to make different decisions? I think we'll start seeing that next week, and so we'll be able to make better decisions. But our plan right now is to shift back inside for at least one service, if not two services inside, possibly one service inside, one service outside. We're still working on those details, trying to see what's going to be easiest with our social distancing and keeping things sanitized and that sort of thing. So be on the lookout for that. But our hope is that by the first Sunday in June to have services inside and available. Of course, those are going to be important as it continues to get much warmer. And so we're going to be, trying to monitor that and make the best decisions. So I hope you'll pray for the leadership of the church as we do try to make those decisions and make the best decisions. I hope that you'll be here and participate in our services, and then over the next weeks and months as we begin to add back in part of our normal routine of things, that you'll be a part of those, that we can really kind of reflect on what we've missed over these last several months. And I hope that that will kind of give you a renewed sense of joy for gathering as a church, and that we'll be really that we'll really just use this time, these trials, this pandemic, to just see how important it is to be with God's people. And so be on the lookout for updates. I hope you have a wonderful Friday and Saturday, and we look forward to seeing you Sunday as we get to worship together. As always, if you have questions or concerns, that sort of thing, please reach out to us, and we'll look forward to worshiping with you when Sunday comes.